Conversations I Wish Jesus Had with Me. Episode 2, The Hidden Bottle. I still drink, Lord. I know I'm not supposed to say it out loud, especially after everything. After the baptism, after the promises I made, after I looked in the mirror and said, that was the last time. But it wasn't the last time. It never is. I've got empty bottles in my car that I forgot are even there. I've got a stash behind the toolbox, one in the glove compartment. I've tucked a few in the bathroom drawer under the razors just in case I need a hit before the world starts talking. I know how it sounds. I sound like a liar. I sound like a man with no discipline, no backbone, no business calling himself saved. But you know what hurts the most? I want to be different. Every night, I think about quitting. I imagine myself pouring it all down the drain. I say, tomorrow, I'll be clean. And then the morning hits, and the silence crawls in. It's not even the alcohol I crave anymore. It's the escape. That moment of numb. That lie that whispers, you can still function. You're fine. No one sees. But they do. My wife sees it. She watches me pretend I'm okay, then stares at the recycling bin like it holds the truth. My kids. Man, they're not stupid. They're quiet now. A little too quiet. Like they're tiptoeing around my presence. Like they already know that dad and disappointment come as a pair. And I hate it. I hate that I've become this kind of man who gets pitied in the aisles of a wine store. Hate that I walk in and they already know what I'm there for. Hate that the person I wanted to be is buried under the person I keep waking up as. Jesus, I don't even know how to talk to you about this without sounding like a hypocrite. But if I don't say something, I'm gonna drown. And I'm not just talking about my liver, I'm talking about my soul. There was a week, maybe 10 days, where I actually thought I could do this. Thought I beat it. Thought I'd finally outrun that part of me I've been protecting and pretending that isn't there. I stopped drinking, I went to the gym, ate some clean food, opened a devotional app like I was somebody, prayed out loud like I believed every word, took communion like I hadn't just spit it in your face 3 nights before, told people I felt clear, that I was turning things around. I didn't tell them about the drawer I hadn't emptied yet, or the liquor I kept behind the bleach under the sink, just in case. I called it wisdom, said I was just being honest about my triggers, said I was just being real. But really, I was preparing for the relapse. And when it came, I didn't even resist it. I walked straight into the store, grabbed the same bottle I always do, and let it slap my redemption right out of my hands. I remember standing in the parking lot, just staring at it, like it had more power than you ever did. And I hated myself for it. That's the part nobody talks about. That shame hangover. That feeling when the buzz wears off, and the devil hands you the receipt. And you know what made it even worse? I got baptized. I stood in that water with my hands up like I was ready. Like I meant it. Like I was serious. And for a minute, I truly think I was. I didn't want freedom. I wanted a fix. I wanted you to do the hard part. I thought if I dumped myself deep enough, I'd drown the demons. But all I did was come up wet and still addicted. I told myself I was new, but I kept wearing the same armor, still hid the same lies, still used the same crutches, still let the same bottle call me by name like it knew me better than you did. And the worst part? Sometimes it felt like it did. Because you were quiet, and the bottle always speaks first. And Jesus, why didn't you speak first? Where were you?
I watched you walk into that store. I watched you stand in the aisle, holding that bottle like it was your only lifeline. I saw the way your hand shook when you reached for it, and the way your eyes dropped, like you didn't even want me to see it. But I did. I saw everything. I saw the week you tried. I saw the gym bag in the back seat. I saw the late-night prayers, the deleted apps, the silent promises. I heard the whisper, maybe this time I can stay clean. I also saw the stash, the just-in-case bottle, the way you kept one foot in hope and one foot in hell. You weren't hiding it from me. You are hiding it from yourself. And that's okay, because I didn't come to expose you. I came to free you. Do you think, because you're drinking, I'm done listening? Do you think grace expires just because you picked up what I already died to take off of you? You didn't fail too far. I was there when you opened the cap. I was there when you stared at the mirror and couldn't meet your own eyes. I was there when the silence screamed louder than the addiction. I never left. You didn't lose me when you relapsed. You lost sight of me when you thought your sobriety earned my love. But I was never after your perfection. I wanted your honesty. And I'm still sitting at the table, you know. Still got your chair pulled out. Still got a robe and a ring and fresh clothes that don't smell like shame. I don't need you to get clean before you come back. I need you just to come back. You can sit here drunk. You can sit here broken. You can sit here half believing I'd even take you back. But if you just sit, I'll meet you. And I'll do what that bottle could never do. I'll hold you without hurting you. I'll see you without shaming you. I'll love you while you're still bleeding. You're not hiding the bottle from me. But I've been hiding a seat for you. Come home, son.
You really still want me? That's all I keep thinking. Not in a poetic way, not in a hopeful altar call way, just honestly. You really still want me? I mean, look at me. I'm sitting in a car that smells like spilled whiskey and broken promises. I've got half a prayer stuck in my throat and half a bottle left in my pocket. I've lied to everyone, including you. I've wasted chances like water. I've gone from I'm trying to I'm tired. From God help me to oh God please don't look. And you're telling me you've been waiting this whole time? Why? Why would you even do that with someone like me? A man who knows scripture but still slurs his way through the Lord's Prayer. A man who lifts his hands in church and then forgets he has kids watching when he drinks again. I don't know if I can come back. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm afraid of coming back and failing again. Afraid of praying and still craving. Afraid of believing and still lying. Afraid of walking back into church and feeling the same emptiness I used to drink away in the first place. Afraid that maybe I've damaged the people I love beyond what apology could ever fix. What do you do with a man like that, Jesus? A man who believes in you, but hasn't let you in. What do you do with someone who's baptized, but still drowning? I want to believe you. I want to take the seat you said you saved. I want to throw this bottle out the window and never, ever see it again. But I also know myself. I've said those words before, right before I slipped again.
You don't have to clean yourself up before you come back to me. That was never the deal. I never said, except first. I said, Follow me. You're afraid of falling again? I'm not. I already factored that in when I chose you. You're scared your kids won't forget the damage. Then let me raise them with you. Let me prepare what you can't. You think this bottle owns you? It doesn't. It only has the power you keep giving it. But I've never stopped offering you the power that breaks chains. Feel power, resurrection power, power to stand back up on day one for the 100th time. You think I don't know about the many bottles in that glove box, the receipts in the trash, the lies you tell with a steady voice? Oh, I know. And I stayed every time. I watched you drink to forget, and I still remember the good thing about you. I watched you lie, and still called you honest. I watched you run, and never stopped chasing you. Listen, you are not too far gone. You are not disqualified, and you are not almost saved. You are loved, you are called, and you are mine. And I haven't changed my mind. You think I only love the version of you that gets it right. But I loved you when the bottle was still cold in your hand. And I'll love you when it finally hits the floor.
Okay. You win. I can't do this anymore, Jesus. I can't keep pretending that I've got this all handled. I'm tired of performing, tired of drinking just to feel something, tired of saying I'm fine when my soul's falling apart in the driveway. I don't even know how I got here. I used to laugh more. I used to believe more. I used to feel like I could change. Now I just survive the day. Then I just survive the night and pray no one notices what's in the trash. And somehow we're still sitting at the table, still calling me son, still offering grace like I haven't burned every bridge between us. I don't want this bottle anymore. Not because I don't crave it, because believe me, I do. But because I'm done giving it more loyalty than I've ever given you. I'm done hiding from the one who's already seen me at my worst. Done pretending I'm strong when all I want to do is collapse in your arms. Done building altars out of beer cans and calling it coping. You can have it, Lord. You can have the bottle, the guilt, the shame, the lies, the failure, the fear that I'll relapse again and you'll finally walk away. You can have it all. Because if you're still here, then I don't want to wait another night to come home.
Don't have to beg for the seat. I reserved it the first time you cried out to me. Not when you got sober. Not when you got it right. The first time you whispered, "Help me." I've kept this place warm. Your name is still on the placard. The chair still fits. The table hasn't moved. You've spent years thinking I was mad, that I was walking away from you. Meanwhile, I was waiting for you, not waiting for you to slip up, not waiting for that one more relapse that would push you out of reach. But I was never watching the bottle. I was watching your heart. And today, it opened again. That was all I needed. Come sit, son. You stood in shame long enough. You staggered in silence long enough. I don't care what they say at the liquor store. I don't care how many bottles are in your trash. I care that you came back. You don't owe me a perfect track record. You don't owe me 90 days clean before I hug you. You owe me one thing, your presence. You thought you had to fight your way home, but all I ever wanted was for you to sit. Just sit. Tired. Sit. Drunk. Sit. Relapsing. Sit. Sit here until the craving fades. Sit here until you believe you're forgiven. Sit here until you feel safe again. And I'll be here every time. You're not the bottle. You're not the failure. You're not what the addiction says about you. You are mine. You are seen. You are still welcome. Pull up a chair, son. The fight is over.
I'm not clean yet, but I'm home. And for the first time in a long time, I don't feel like I have to hide. This was a conversation I wish Jesus had with me, and maybe he just had it with you too.